Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and get your oven preheated to 350 degrees and get you a pan. And make sure it's oven safe because we're going to finish this dish in the oven. And then you're going to want to get your onion. This is about like just a medium, like I guess small to medium size onion. We're going to get it chopped up. Let me get my knife. Start chopping this bad boy up. Get some of the peeling off. This is going to be an easy one-pot meal, which are my absolute favorite meals to do. Who doesn't love a good one-pot meal? Let's just do it this way first. And this onion, I think this is a Vidalia onion. Just use whatever onion you have, whoops, on hand. And that's what you use. Let me get that off of here. It smells so good. I love the smell of it. I need that. All right, let's get chopping. I'm gonna first just cut it in half. And these are gonna be pretty big slices, but they're gonna be thin. It smells so good. And then I'm just going to, I don't know, I might just leave them just like that. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Leave them just like this. Oh yeah. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna do this one a little bit thinner. They're all gonna cook down and get nice and soft anyway. If you want them thicker, then by all means, you do them however you like. If you've watched enough of my videos, I always say, you know what your family likes, you know what they don't like. You do you, boo-boo, do you. Now, let's get these onions into our pan. Make sure your pan is nice and hot. Put a little bit of oil in the bottom so we can start getting these sizzling. I'm out of olive oil, which is perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna be using a little vegetable oil. I don't wanna hear it. If you don't like vegetable oil, I don't wanna hear it. But that's what I'm using. I know a lot of people don't like that. Okay, now let's get our onions into this pan. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Yum. Oh my goodness, there's nothing better than the smell of onion cooking in a pan. I love it. All right, let's put a little bit of salt and pepper on these onions. Make sure that you season every layer. Season, season, season. Let's get my salt. And you know what? I think I'm out of pepper. But I'm just going to go ahead and use Magic Swamp Dust because it's got some pepper in it. If it'll come out. Okay. That'll do. Now, let's get it stirred up. All right. Okay, there's my onions. Now what we're going to do is we are going to get about 2 to 3 potatoes. Okay, let's go ahead and get our potatoes sliced up. I've got 3 here, 3 just medium-sized potatoes. But depending on how many people you're cooking for at home, then you'll use more or less. And I'm going to do these thin, like that. Thin little slices. I have a 10-pound bag of potatoes, and I need to cook them before they go bad. And I refuse to let them not get used because I don't have to tell you how expensive groceries are. You already know that. I absolutely love potatoes. Love them. I've never met a potato dish I didn't like. Okay. See? Okay. And one more. I remember when I was little, I used to love to eat potatoes so much. I remember my mom telling me, you're going to turn into a potato. These potato slices over there with our onions. Like so. And don't worry, we are going to season these potatoes away. Because you know, potatoes, they need lots of seasonings. Lots of seasoning. I might have sliced too many, but hey, that's okay. Okay, I think that will be just perfectly fine. Let's get some seasoning on these bad boys. So, the seasonings that you want to put, that's pretty much up to you, you know, because you just season to taste. Some of my magic swamp dust, which is, let me tell you what it is. It's salt, garlic, black pepper, white pepper. That's all it is. Remember, don't be shy with the seasonings, especially on potatoes, because they need it. Garlic powder. Season, season, season. Greek seasoning. I put this stuff pretty much, this stuff goes on everything, in my opinion. Yummy. I'm going to give it a little stir. Onions. Potatoes. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, yes, yes. Delish. Oh, the smell smells so good. Okay, now let's go to our next step. You can use chicken thighs if you would like. I just have chicken breast, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to cut them up into little chunks, which I will show you. Just little pieces of chicken. I don't know about you, but every time I cut something, my hands start hurting. I'm just gonna season it right here before I even get it into the pan. Okay, so salt, my magic swamp dust, garlic powder, maybe a little chili powder, maybe a little kick. Season to taste. A little bit of my Cajun seasoning on there. Put a little oil. We're just gonna get it all mixy-mixy. Use your olive oil, coconut oil. Oh, I love coconut oil. I wish I had some. Okay, now let's get this seasoned up chicken into the pan. Okay, now my pan is turned off. So now what you're gonna do is get your chicken and just layer it all on there. All right, now let's get our egg on top. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 2 eggs, crack them into your bowl. I see you. I see you down there. Then you're going to use either heavy cream. I'm using half and half. You can use milk. 1 cup into the bowl. You guessed it. Season, salt, pepper, Greek seasoning, because this Greek seasoning is good with eggs. The Cajun seasoning. Just a little bit. All right, let's get it all mixed up. Okay, now get your mixture and just pour it all over the top. Looky there. Ta-da! Now, we're going to get it into the oven. You could cover it with foil if you would like. I don't have any, so I'm not going to cover it. And we're going to put it in there for 40 minutes. Okay, time to take it out, but don't turn your oven off just yet. Can you see that? Look at that. Okay. Now, we are going to finish this up. I'm going to put some cheese on top. You put whatever cheese you have on hand or whatever's your favorite. I'm not going to go too crazy with the cheese. Now, just on top, I have some tomatoes here that I have. These are just the little ones, and I've sliced them in half. And I need to season these, and I'm going to just use my Greek seasoning. My tomatoes. Looky there. Ooh, okay, let's get these tomatoes on top. And you know you do not have to put tomatoes on here if you do not like. Like I said, you could put some green onions. You could put some bacon on top. It'd be delicious, but I'm just gonna put tomatoes. I love tomatoes. You could put big tomato slices on here, absolutely. I'm just using what I have. You know what? Looky there. I'm just gonna pop it back in the oven for like maybe 5 minutes, just till the cheese is melted, and it's ready. Time to take this out. I left it in there for another 10 minutes. And looky there. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, looky there. Look at that. Potatoes are nice and tender. I gotta get a piece of the chicken. I got it all. Chicken, potato, onion. Man, so good. I really, really hope you go make this. The tomatoes on top. If you do anything this week, make this.